In previous tutorials, we have talked about creating surveys and quizzes, and how to upload them or export them as lessons, and in this tutorial we will talk about viewing the results of the survey and quiz that has been taken by participants. Before we begin, let's first review the quiz and the survey that the students participated in. This is the quiz that the students took, and it has 5 questions in it. The first 3 questions being text-based, while the remaining 2 are interactive, where the student have to pick 3D objects from the experience to answer the questions. As for the survey, it is comprised of 6 questions, 5 of which are text-based, and 1 is an interactive question. The survey also has at the end a rating question where the user is asked to rate his experience. Now that we have shared the quiz and survey with a number of students, let us see how we can view the results. In SimLab VR Studio, from the VR evaluation menu, select Administrator. We have talked about the administrator earlier and learned how to create and manage an organization, and now we're going to learn how to view results using it. Go to the Courses tab to the left. Within the course named Mechanics 101, you will find both the quiz and the survey that have been shared with the students. Double-click the item named Lift Quiz. Here we can see the results of the quiz. The first column to the left will have the names of all the students who participated in the quiz. Right next to it are the number of attempts each student made. As you can see, this quiz has no limitations, meaning the student can take the quiz as many times as he likes. Next to the attempts, you will find the marks each student has scored, and if you were to look at the column name, you will see the number 5 next to mark, which means the quiz has 5 questions and the mark is based on that number. The last column named Status would show whether the student has passed or failed the quiz based on the passing grade. The passing grade by default is set to be half the value of the number of questions. In our case, since we have 5 questions in the quiz, the passing grade has been set to 2.5. You can modify the passing grade by changing the number and clicking the check mark next to the field. At the bottom of the results table, you can find the average mark for the whole class as well as the number of students that passed the quiz and the number of students that failed. In quizzes where multiple attempts are allowed, you can switch the view to see different occurrences of attempts. By default, the first attempt is displayed in the table, but you can switch the view to the last attempt or the highest attempt. Notice that when we switch to the last attempt, the number of students who have passed has increased, indicating that they did better at the second or third attempt than their first. The administrator allows you to export the results in addition to viewing them. Click the Save icon at the top right corner to save the results as a CSV file. CSV files are universal and easy to integrate into different recording and archiving systems. Click on the arrow to go back to the course's view. Double-click the Lift Survey item to view its results. Unlike quizzes, surveys are displayed as statistics without displaying each participant's results. As you can see in the star rating question about the learning experience, the values displayed will add up to 100%, each distributed according to the participants' answers in the surveys. To the right, you will find the number of participants and the average rating. Same goes for all the questions in the survey regardless of whether they were text-based or interactive questions. Similar to quizzes, you can also produce a CSV file containing the survey results. Click on the Save icon in the top right corner, then type in a name for the CSV file and click Save. Same as the table in the administrator, the numerical values add up to 100, since they are based on a percentage evaluation system.